Hey everyone, it's Michelle and I have a project here to share with you guys. I had participated in Karla's 001 Etsy shop, a swap within the DT members, and I was lucky enough to get Patricia. Hey Patricia! And Patricia is TUBEYOUMASTER1 on YouTube. So by the time she would receive all these goodies that you see in front of you, she'll receive this first, and then I'll put out the video for you guys, like what you guys are seeing right now. So she most likely has the video out to this already, if you guys haven't seen. So I just want to share with you guys what I created for her. So we were to create 3 projects using the wonderful goodies over at Karla 001 Etsy. And so Patricia's a really, really close friend of mine. She's awesome at what she does, like all the projects that she makes. She's wonderful and she's super talented, and so it was really really intimidating to like create for her. Throughout like our messages and stuff over on YouTube and whatever, like she told me that she was into fashion also and loved going to fashion shows with her friends where she lives. So I wanted to make this kind of personal for her. So I created this whole fashion line with a matching purse, a fashion junk smash journal kind of thing, and a fashion closet runway kind of thing. So the 3 projects in front of you are my main projects for the DT swap, and I want to share with you guys each of the projects. So this might be a long video, but so I hope you guys watch it. And sorry for the sound of my voice. I'm really congested and my nose is all just you know. So I want to share with you guys the project. So the first project I will share with you guys is this cute little purse. And so you see the 3 projects in front of you, and I'm just going to adjust the camera angle and so you guys can get a better look. So actually I'll do the first big project because it's really in frame. Okay, I'm just going to move these aside. So this first project that you see here in front of you is a fashion closet. And I don't know if I should do it this way, if it might be better for you guys. Okay, so I'm just going to hold it up close to the camera. It's a fashion closet that I had found, well, it's kind of like a toy box that I found at a thrift store, and I altered it all. And the paper collection that I used is the paper collection by Donna Salazar, and it's this vintage collection. So I covered the box all the way around, and this is the back of the box, which totally matches the back of the journal that I created for her, and you'll see that in a bit. So that is the surroundings. Oh my gosh, I'm trying to get like a better view for you guys. But okay, so at the top here, I used this wonderful alterable wooden box, and it has like a frame kind of inside, and inside there's like a metal dress form that's black. I don't know if you can see, and it's a statue, and you could totally see me in the reflection. But okay, so there is that box, and then I used some I Am Rose's flowers and sprays, and here is a vintage, not a vintage, a Tim Holtz hanger with some Karla's My Butterfly Kisses flowers, and these are the mini ones. And then more I Am Rose's flowers around, and I also edged this paper and distressed it in vintage photo, and that's how the top of that looks like. Okay, so let's just, I don't know what else to, okay, let's zoom in. So at the top, right there, see? That's how it looks like, and I used some recyclable spools that I had from like my ribbon, and I wrapped one in twine, and then I wrapped the other one in measuring tape. And then there is some I Am Rose's leaves right over here, this felt flower wooden button, and this pretty Shabby clothespin right there. Uh-oh, something fell out. Give me a second, and I'm just going to put this back inside. So that is the top, and then I have a pretty cameo right there, and a sewing machine that I distressed and put some pattern paper also, and some more Karla's butterfly kisses, like the mini ones, right there, and then this Shabby flower and a vintage button and some more I Am Rose's flowers all the way throughout, and this is how the back looks like right there. And then I use this ruffle trim here from Karla's Etsy, and this one right here is in the cream color. So for the, I'm just going to move out. For the, my gosh, this is so hard. Okay. For the doorknobs, I have some Tim Holtz doorknobs right there, and then it says fashion closet, and I use the vintage paper all the way here, and there's this pretty girl right there on the side. And so I'm going to talk more about this bottom part, and I'm just trying to get some better lighting for you guys. Okay, so inside there is a acetate you know, clear thing right here, and inside is a dress form, which you'll be able to see more. Let me just open that part for you guys, so you'll be able to see that more, and it's inside. And here I used more of Karla's ruffle trim. I have some I Am Rose's flowers right here, stick pin, some cute little shoes, a fabric dress, a jean jacket, I Am Rose's flowers, and these cute white roses right here from Karla's store, and this cute camera charm. And what's cool about this camera is if you press the button, it flashes and makes that sound. It's so cute. Okay, so that is the front, and that's the top, and it's pretty big. And so I have some seam binding on this little chipboard pin right there. So that is the outside of the fashion closet. And let me just fix the camera. I'm totally running out of breath. Oh my gosh, I'm like so pregnant, you guys. I am like 30 weeks right now, and I'm just like huge. Well, I think I'm huge, but anyways. Okay, so that is the front, and I'll show pictures at the end so you guys can get a better view. And so here is the fashion closet, and it opens up like this, and the inside, there's a mirror on that door, if you can see it like swinging. So I'm totally just gonna leave that door open like that and hold it open with this, because I really don't want you guys to see me. So that has a mirror over here, and I lined it with some Rena Baling on the top for, you know, kind of like fashion lights. And then on the inside, on this side, is just the clear acetate. I covered the inside with some tissue tape by Tim Holtz. And this is a dress form that I altered, and I made the rosette trim that Karla carries, the Roseanne rosette trim, and this is the red with the gold undertones, and it's really gorgeous. And I lined it with an I Am Rose's flowers, I Am Rose's leaves, and some Karla 001 acrylic flowers, the mini ones. And then I have these two little Saki bags that Karla carries in her shop, and these are the burlap bags. I lined it with some of her trim, the pearl trim, her chiffon flowers, the acrylic 3D acrylic flower, and the mini. And I have a little chipboard scissor right there, and a vintage button, and it's filled with goodies inside. And then this one here is same concept. It has the trim, some twine on a spool, a chipboard clip, the chiffon flower, and the acrylic flowers right there. Okay, so those are the little Saki bags that go on the inside right here. And so I'm going to move it closer now so you guys can get a better look at the inside. So the inside looks like this. I'm so sorry for the lighting, you guys. So the inside looks like that, and on the bottom it has a little cubby right there, and it's got some a gift box right here that's filled with little trinkets and vintage buttons and a spool with thread and some pins. And then, see, there's the dress form right there that I used the rosette trim. And then on the top shelf here, there is a vintage or shabby clothespin again, a little spool, a little shirt, fabric shirt, Prima flower, and a little vial jar right here filled with buttons. I don't know if you guys can see. I'm so sorry about the lighting. I mean, like, it looks yellowish, but it's really, really not. So that is the inside of the box of the fashion closet that I created for her. And these two sack bags just go inside here, and it just closes up like that. And that is the fashion closet that I created for Patricia, and I hope she likes it. So the next project I want to share with you guys is this purse, since it's right here. And I found this also at the thrift store, and I thought it was super cute because it looks like a corset. Even the back has some lace up. And so I used the ruffle trim also again from Karla's store. I used the mesh bling in pink, and I cut strips and I lined the bust of the corset, and I used some Rena bling right here. And then, sorry you guys so much for the lighting. Okay, and then I have some I Am Roses flowers, the spray, and some I Am Roses leaves, and I have it right there also in the center of the bust. And it's a cute little purse, and it has some lace, and it's so super cute. I thought it went well with the whole collection and theme that I was trying to go for her. So she's got the purse, her fashion closet, and now I want to share with you guys this, okay, I don't know if you guys can see, but right there, and it totally matches the cover of the dresser, the fashion closet. And so here I created this charm because Patricia is just amazing at the charms that she creates, and so I was like really put up with a lot of pressure. So I got like let me see, a little dress here if you guys can see that, a sewing machine, some buttons, pearls, a purse right over here, more pearls, and then here's like a mask. And then moving on down, you got the fashion hand, and then another purse, some beads, these shoes that are so cute, and they're in red, and scissors, a bauble, Tim Holtz bauble, vintage button, and a little bra right there. And then the awesome little camera, and it clicks also, and it makes that sound. And so for the front, this is how the journal looks like, the smash journal that I created for her, so she can document the fashion runways that she goes to with her friends. And I put some lace in the back here, and some rosette trim. This is the acrylic flowers Karla carries, a little skirt, jean skirt, and a little sweater right there out of fabric. I Am Roses flowers and a spray, and some shabby trim right here in black. And then I also put some measuring tape that I cut into like a ribbon there. So I'm going to try to lay this flat for you guys, the camera flat and higher, so that you guys can get a full view. Or let's see how this would work. Okay, just gonna, there you go. I'm going to move it like that. Okay. Oh, you guys, I'm so sorry. So this journal is pretty big. It's a 12 by, I think, 12 by 6 journal, so it's really tall. So there is a more close-up of the cover, and it says Patricia's Fashion Journal. And so I'm just going to flip through it for you guys, what I did inside. Here is a cork sticky strip that I added, and I just stuck some sticky notes, and I fussy cut these two girls right here. There's an arrow and some vintage buttons, and it says glamorous that I fussy cut also. And so the next page, I'm just going to flip, has a tag, a vintage chair that pops up, a little felt flower, and then these are just more pages, and I'm just going to flip fast. And I tried to pick papers with, you know, fashion patterns like the cheetah print here, and then here I fussy cut like images from a magazine of like blingy stuff, and it says bling, and there's a Velcro glassine envelope pocket, and it says dress form and some seam binding, and this is an acetate page, so it's clear, and that's how it looks like on the other side. And I'm just going to flip really quickly. And so in an old sewing book that I had, it had like all these different types of stitches, so I cut that out so that, you know, she can have it in her book. And then here's just an envelope, and it says shopping is cheaper than a psychiatrist in this little recipe card. So there's the envelope, and it has like a dress form. And okay, so I also fussy cut this girl out from one of my books, and I have a little shoe right here, and it's on pop dots, and a vintage little button. Here is some Vogue patterns that I clipped on that are vintage also. And on the next page, also some vintage paper. And then here are some fabric samples that I just stuck on here with a little clip. And this is a little dress here. And I found all these like fabric clothing pieces at my dollar store, and it was like a little kit for little kids. So I thought it was perfect to use. And then here is an acetate sheet again. And here is really pretty dress form and a little tab, and it says sketches. And so I threw in some white pages for her so that she can draw, you know, some fashion sketches if she'd like. And then more paper, some patterns right here, and then more paper and design. And this is the last page, and it has a little scissor, and it says claim check, some tape, some vintage button that I love because it's like a cheetah print. And here is a little glassine pocket also, and it has some tags right there that I thought went well. And so these are the 3 projects that I created for her. And this is the journal. So I hope she likes it, and I hope you guys liked all the projects too. And a couple of more things that I wanted to share are these vintage bags that I created for her. So I know everybody has these glassine white bags, and you know, you emboss them and decorate them and you fill them with goodies, but I don't have any of those glassine bags. So what I used were the brown lunch bags that, you know, you buy for your kids at the store, and you put their lunches in them. And so I altered them, and this one has like a little rosette, I Am Rose's spray, flowers, Karla's little acrylic flower, and I fussy cut the image right there, and she's on pop dots, and it's cute. And I used some lace, and I flipped the top over, and I used my scallop scissor that looks like this to cut a little, you know, oval, half oval circle shape there for the closure. And then here is another one that I created for her, I Am Roses, and some Karla spray, and My Butterfly Kisses acrylic flower right there, and some seam binding. And all the ladies, I fussy cut them and put them on pop dots. So that is the second one, and this is the last one that I created, and it's filled with goodies already. So there is the seam binding, the fussy girl, and some I Am Roses flowers. And so those are the lunch bags that I created for her, and I hope she likes them. And so I'm just going to get the camera back up so you guys can see the projects again. And so there they are. And I had so much fun. Whoa, this is really big. I had so much fun creating these projects for her, and I hope you like them, Patricia, and I hope you all like them too. So leave me a comment and let me know what you think of these projects, and don't forget to visit Karla's 001 .etsy.com shop and shop around for all these wonderful goodies that I used in my projects. So thanks you guys for watching and leaving me so much love all the time, and